and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again we meet for another exciting episode of License to Fly. I hope you enjoyed all the previous ones. Although this is the last episode for this season, it is also one of the most exciting ones. In the previous episodes, we covered the various processes one goes past to become a pilot. This episode is the final frontier, which covers from when the student finally graduates to the hot seat, the feeling of flying for the very first time, and what goes on the day of takeoff. And what better way to know firsthand from someone flying the first? Please welcome our cadet program graduate and the newest star in the galaxy of Indigo, Junior First Officer Sakshi. Welcome and my heartiest congratulations to you, Sakshi.
Thanks, Captain Ishita.
Well, first things first, how are you feeling? Nervous, excited, calm?
Honestly speaking, Captain, it is a mixed bag of emotions. I am a bit nervous, yes, but I am more excited for the coming days. Since Indigo pairs us with a highly skilled trainer, it is quite calming. So yes, happy, excited, nervous, but I cannot wait.
I know, and you're not alone. We all went through the emotions. So tell me, what does your pre-flight routine look like today?
All looks great so far. I get to the dispatch and go to the flight papers, followed by the pre-flight medical, and meet the instructor for the day and brief each other on the sector, weather, closures of the taxiways and runways, and various other factors.
Could you tell us what you do first when you step into the cockpit?
So once inside, we perform the preliminary cockpit preparation before getting the aircraft ready for the sector. Next, the pilot monitoring the sector goes for an exterior inspection of the aircraft to make sure that the aircraft is good for the flight. And then we run through all procedures and checklists to ensure that we are ready for taxi and then finally take off.
I'm sure you're going to do great. What about threat and error management?
So, Captain, we go through all the briefings to assess the threats for departure, and we also put in mitigating measures for those threats. So, it is quite calming knowing that you have all aspects regarding safety covered.
Yes, it is. All the best for your first flight, Sakshi, and I wish you all the success.
I am really looking forward to it. Thank you so much, Captain Ishita.
Thank you. As a seasoned pilot, I can assure you, this feeling of flying for the first time never gets old. Its sheer excitement and nerves and the sense of accomplishment is beyond comprehension. And I'm not alone. Most pilots I've known feel the same. And that is exactly what we're going to explore. Today, we have with us seasoned Indigo pilots from various stages in their careers who carry the same passion and enthusiasm to work as they did when they started. So let us look at what they love the most and what keeps them going.
As a kid, I'd gaze at planes coursing through the sky, which sparked this dream of conquering those skies. But the idea of leaving a mark in a world that felt distant for a small town girl further fueled my passion. Thanks to my parents' unwavering support, I proudly stand today as the first female pilot from Amravati. And I'm glad that more and more girls are looking at aviation with aspirations. It is incredible to witness this shift. And I have to say, Indigo is leading from the front with the highest number of female pilots. It is commendable.
At the age of 5, I had the opportunity to experience a takeoff and landing at one of the joyride sorties at a flying school. That's when I realized that this is something I wanted to do. Plus the vivid pictures my father painted for me, who was a cabin supervisor, also fueled my dream of becoming a pilot.
Growing up in an X-Lite affected area, I had limited education and basic facilities, so I had to really work hard to get where I am today. It was honestly a long, hard battle where I had to overcome many setbacks such as recession and working multiple jobs to make ends meet. Eventually, for me, Indigo came calling, which I am so grateful for. If it wasn't for them, I would not be doing what I love the most, that is flying.
The one thing that I love the most about flying is the incredible sense of freedom. It keeps me coming back for more. Being up in the sky amongst the clouds makes me feel like I have wings.
So that would have to be the first time I flew my wife and my oldest son as pilot in command. There's another moment that comes to mind, which was when I managed to surprise my nephew when he was traveling unaccompanied minor by piloting his airplane. So these two stay with me.
Your dreams don't have an expiration date. So whether you are a 20-something or in your 30s, if flying is your dream, go after it. You will have to be patient, as the process of landing a job may take time, but eventually it is more than worth it.
3 things: sincerity, self-discipline, and a passion for flying. If you've got these 3 things, you will certainly find your way to an airline cockpit, and work will never feel like work again. Always remember, an engine is the heart of the airplane, but a pilot is its soul.
Turbulent skies make skillful pilots. Embrace the challenges and difficulties in your pilot training. They are opportunities for growth and self-development. Persistence and a genuine love for flying will carry you through the challenges in this rewarding profession.
So, how did you find this episode? Wasn't it inspiring? I'm so glad I'm at Indigo and I got to take this enthralling 7-episode journey, License to Fly. But with a heavy heart, I say this is also where it ends. I hope we were able to illuminate the pathway to your flying dream. And who knows, we might be back soon. Do let us know if you want to see a season 2. And if there's anything you need to know about being a pilot, feel free to reach out to us. You can leave a comment or hit us up on our social media channels. We'll be glad to help you in any way possible. Lastly, remember, whether you're an aviation enthusiast with a passion for flying or an experienced veteran seeking growth opportunities, if you have it in you to be an Indigo pilot, these seats await you, because Indigo is where dreams take flight.